Welcome to Western Oklahoma Christian Schools demonstration video of our Aim to Serve website. We're going to register a student and then set up the dashboard, and then we're going to send an email. First thing we want to do is come down and get on the internet. We're going to go to WOCS aimtoserve.com. Okay, here is the Aim to Serve website. What we want to do is register. Right here is register. Click on it, and we're going to enter the name of our student. Have to select the campus. We're going to register them as an individual student. Our student's going to be in 6th grade. We're going to enter an email address for the student. We'll parry it. We have to enter a password. The password has to be 8 characters, have a capital letter and a number. We have to type it again. And then click register. Okay, it says congratulations, we've successfully registered. This is the first part, and a confirmation email has been sent. So click OK, and let's go check our email. We're going to go to Gmail. It's the email that I used. Here is our email. We'll click on that. It says, hello, Billy J. Smith. Thank you for registering. Okay, now the next step in the registration process is we need to click on this link. When we click on this link, it's going to take us back to aimtoserve.com and confirm that we've been registered. So we'll click on that. And there it says, success, you've been verified. And so now that we've done this, the next step is we have to be approved by the administrator, and so we can exit out of all of this, and our administrators will approve us. Sometimes that takes a few minutes, sometimes that takes a few hours. We get to them as fast as we can, and once our student is approved by the administrator, we will get another email telling us that that's the case. That's enough time for this demonstration. We're going to get back on Aim to Serve. Okay, we've already registered, so now we need to log on. So here's the log on button. Enter our email address for our student. And enter our password. And there we go. It says success. We've logged in. This is our dashboard for our student. Now we want to personalize this. Several things we want to do. This is important. We want to set up a fundraising goal. So we're going to click on fundraising goal. We're going to type in $1,000 and click submit. You can set any goal that you want. We ask that each student try to achieve $1,000. So that's done. We go back to our dashboard, and you can see that it's updated. Our personal goal now is $1,000. The next step is we want to customize our mission message, and so we're going to come over here and click on mission or message. And it opens up a text editor, and what we need to do, has some canned text that you can use. You just need to come in and replace everything that's underlined with your child's information. So that's easy to do. This works just like any text editor. And again, you can just edit it however you want. Now, what we would prefer you do is personalize it, not necessarily use the canned verbiage that we have here. And if you can personalize it, that is much better. And I'm not going to type a lot here. Obviously, we'd want you to type more. Several things that we like for you to have is a little bit about the school, a little bit about the service project that the student will be participating in, and then also ask for the donation. So here's our personalized message. We hit submit. It says success, and we come back to our dashboard, and here's our message that we wrote. Okay, so we have our message now. This is what the donor will see when they look for the student and find your student's webpage. Now we want to add a picture. So up here in this circle, right at the bottom, we click here. It comes up with a browser. Now we use this browser and we can just set up, find our picture that we want to use. I want to use this one. And it comes back. And I recommend that you have your picture just like you want it before you insert it in here. Okay, so that's pretty much set up our page. The next step is to send an email to our donors. So we're going to come down here to send email to donors. Again, it comes up with a text editor, and it has canned verbiage in here that you can use. Again, you can replace everything that's underlined with your child's information. But again, we ask you to personalize it. It just works better that way. We get a much better response. So I'm going to send an email to Kenneth, and we're going to leave everything else the same. Come up here and type their name and then their email. And hit send. Excuse me. Success. We've sent an email. Now for your next potential donor, enter their name and email address and change the salutation here. And you can just keep going. It saves all of your text that you have. You can also insert pictures. And again, we prefer that you make this personal. Everything just works better if you do that. One thing we do ask you to put in there is the link to WOCSaimToServe.com. And that way when your potential donor gets the email, they can click on that and be taken right to our webpage. So now we've sent our 20 emails. And I should mention here that you can also send letters if you don't want to send emails. If you do choose to send 20 letters out, we ask that you contact the office and let them know that you've sent your letters. Okay, so now another tool we have is a donor list. We can click on it, and this shows all of the donors that we've sent emails to. If the donor contributes, it'll tell how much they've contributed and the status of their payment. You can send a follow-up to the email. If a donor has already pledged an amount or sent their money, you'll get to send a thank you, and we very much want you to send a thank you because every donor is appreciated. But basically, this is how we use the web page. We're all done setting up. We've logged out, And if we go search for our student name, let's search for Billy, see what we come up with. And there is Billy J. Smith. So if we click on details, here's our message that we wrote, and the donor can set up the stuff. Anyway, that's how to use the Aim to Serve webpage. Hopefully this was informational, and we thank you for participating. Welcome to Western Oklahoma Christian Schools demonstration video of our Aim to Serve website. We're going to register a student and then set up the dashboard, and then we're going to send an email